Albahan is just looking so good. I wish you guys could jump into my head. Well, maybe you wouldn't want to do that, but I mean, what I'm trying to get at is if you were to jump into my head and see what I have envisioned for this island, it is insane. Especially now that I know that this pack really exists and it's doing this for us. This was just a little bit that we worked on, and the only reason why we didn't do more is because of my supply line issue. But that's besides the point. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Anno 1800. I hope you all are doing well today. Just want to give the usual spiel, get it out of the way. You know, if you are new here, be very, very appreciative if you go and take a look-see at our channel and see what we have to offer. And if you'd like to make an additional commitment to subscribing to the channel, please, I'd be quite penetrated by your kindness. I'm very active here. Going to be active for many, many years to come with your assistance, your help, all that good stuff. And I would love for you to be a part of this incredible growing community that we have here. Along with that, my head, I'm currently suffering from a little bit of a headache right now. You want to know why? Let me tell you why. Because Albahan, before the war erupted and their island went to hell, had a lot of ruling families. They like to fight amongst one another. It wasn't really that productive. How they managed to get anything done is mind-boggling to me. But honestly, the ones who were aligned with RANTIAN, they're now with us in Castrum Imperialis and just the city of RANTIAN itself. And I've been accepting proposals, rather, I should say it that way, on who should be the next appointed ruler of Albahan. And I gotta be real with you, out of the families that are there, you know, that are RANTIAN aligned, none of them have provided any worthwhile proposal to me. Besides talking my ear off and giving me this headache, I've had zero good ideas. That's why I'm taking administrative control over Albahan effective immediately, until someone is able to give me a decent proposal from their ruling families that I will legitimately be able to hand off this beautiful island to, because I'm working a lot to restore it, and I gotta be real, I may not give it up. I'll be 100% real with you, Chief. So let's just jump into today's work. We're going to be starting off on this side because we do have a decent amount of harbor area to work with. And I did kind of just let the game sit here. This is now out of character. Did let the game sit here and get as much construction materials as we can in here. And we do have supply lines coming in, so that's good. Love to see it. We're going to be working towards trying to get to the Senate building, which is not in here. It is in the Old Town 5, which we are very close to, so I'm happy about that. The goal for today is going to be to finish out this other side of the main harbor area and then begin working on the land, as it were. Hopefully we can do that. I believe we can. I also got rid of those promenades in here. I just, quite frankly, did not like it, and I replaced it with something a little bit more simple. Put one more home over here for an engineer, and then made this a nice little walkway with some seating areas. That way, they can see the ships come in, and I put one of the towers right in the front here. I think this is a really nice spot and a strategically positioned location for a tower. Want to make sure that there's enough without spamming them, because obviously we are going to have to use construction-based materials for everything that we're doing here. They're not ornaments at the end of the day. Okay, so we do have a little, what is this? Paving over on this spot. So I'm not sure if I'm married to the location of this thing, but I'm just going to put roads around it for now. And I'm going to start building in this direction. I don't think I want to build another forum like that over in front of this one. I think I just want to get started on homes. And we want to capitalize on the engineer homes as much as we can. So let's just go ahead and start doing that. Oh, I want to tell you guys something really cool that happened to me just a little while ago before I started recording. So really depends on how much you guys are into, like, I don't know, spiritual type stuff and whatnot. I tend to be from time to time. I think when you see something that's really, like, out of the ordinary, you tend to remember it, right? So I was just, you know, minding my own business this morning, as I normally do. I don't know why I put that in the middle there. That was not part of the plan. I was just minding my business this morning, went to go check the mail because I hadn't done so last night, and I looked up very briefly, and I saw an eagle flying above my head. Going back, if you really want the true symbolism behind this, the Romans believed that seeing an eagle, it provides you with strength, power, and divine favor. It didn't spin once, twice, it spun 3 times above my head. Dead right above me, straight up. I was looking at it, and then flew off with its children. I feel different, right? So does that mean I have been blessed? That would be really, really cool. I don't know if, like, for our purposes here, I didn't. A lot of the ideas for the Imperium, I guess, can be said that, is brought from Roman-based ideals, but I don't want to utilize the eagle much for this channel because, well, I don't want it to be like a Roman copycat. I want to be unique. I want to be me. But seeing an actual eagle fly above my head was ridiculously cool. And it was with his babies. Very nice. So we're going to continue building some more of these beautiful homes over here. And already it's looking pretty nice. I want to keep it like dense, but also at the same time I want to leave room for the water to come through. So like over here I kind of made a little bit of a misstep. There's no opening in order to get to this section of the water coming in, but I figured like it can just, I don't know, you're floating on top of it, so I guess it can kind of work. I just like to see the openings, but we can't put bridges and stuff over here. So, like, for example, with this spot, I want to leave this open and potentially begin putting some of the homes like so, but then linking it up to this road. Yeah, I think that'll be kind of cool. So we'll put this one, like, right here, and then this one right over here. So this little spot in the middle is going to be open. And then we'll build the roads around it, because they're going to be getting their services anyway from this main building. That's really cool. And we do need to work on the artisan population as well, which I did go ahead and remove that stuff over on the mainland itself, but we will be probably getting back to it at some point. We have to. I do want to try to get to, like, that tower per se, if that's even remotely possible. Let me see, where can I put this? So like this would be a great entrance in here. How far away is this from there? Okay, let me just see. It would be like right there. So let's go ahead and put this tower as a marker. Why do I feel like that looks cool already? It's a hell trap to get in, of course, for a ship, but that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's really cool. They did it. They did it just fine. Oh, no, wait. Maybe not. Maybe not. What are you doing? What are you doing to me? Where are you going?
New orders, Admiral.
Oh, okay. This might be screwing with it just a little bit. Okay, let's get rid of these. I'll keep the towers, though, but I think we have to be a little bit careful here, because that little pathfinding issue, it scared me. Oh, boy. Okay, let's get some more homes positioned right here. We're going through our bricks again, which I'm not surprised about whatsoever. Maybe, like, 2 or 3 over on this side as well. Let's get these homes connected. I'll have to do the same on this side, but the cool thing is now there's a big open area to get in here. Okay, let's see how it is going back out. That's a different story altogether. Nice. Okay, that was better. I think what was messing it up was the little paving streets that we put right there. If we just keep it open like that, I think we should be fine. There is another frigate that's bringing in a bunch of bricks, so that's a good thing. If I do need to, like, for example, get a whole bunch more timber in here, because literally this island is producing nothing at all right now, I will consider, for the time being, building like a small little farmer type settlement over here and getting enough so we can have some timber constantly be brought in, because again, I did remove that one. I did want to work on the island itself, like physically on the island. I do also want to position where the Docklands is going to be, so I'll just do that in Blueprint right now. This is a massive area. You know what? What if I were to mix in Docklands plus the The Venetian pack. I think that'll work very well. Yeah, let's put this one here. Oh, they... Depot without... No way! Depot without blocking. Thank God. That blocking was so stupid. Sorry. Okay, alright. Woo. That made me feel some kind of way. Gate. What's this? Module gate. What the hell? I don't want to build this thing because then the dude's going to talk to me. Loading wharf. Export offices. Those are the same. Loading wharf with archway. Huh? What you mean? Oh, there's... Oh! Oh, I see. I see what the... Oh, cool. That's neat. Harbor Master, Repair Crane. Those are the piers. Those are the depots that have the horrid blocking issue. And it provides 15 attractiveness for us. I mean, this also... This actually reduces attractiveness. Oh my god. Yes, the gate is...
in one of your factories.
You. Okay. Okay.
A fire broke out.
This is fine. This is fine. Just another day. If it didn't explode, the world's not spinning. Give me a second. I'll put this down tactfully. That's right there. Yeah. Problem solved. Problem solved. It's okay. It's okay. Just a little fire. There's nothing to worry about whatsoever. It's totally not like it was an ammunition depot or anything. This place is gonna go sky high again. Oh, that's a really big fire. Okay, moving on. Moving on. I want another ship to go through the middle here. I think this one's bringing the bricks. Okay, cool. That one is bringing the bricks in. One of them is bound to go through the middle again, and I want to see if it's going to do the same pathfinding issue. I believe it's actually going to be the frigate that's going to do it again. Okay, that's good. Because I know the trade ships, they're definitely smaller, and I think it's taken that into account. So, we'll see. We'll see. It's happening right now, dude. In real time. Alright. Turn, turn, turn. Okay, yeah, so it was these things screwing it up. Nice! Okay, well, I know that works. Alright, Jesus is going fast. That's so unrealistic. So, what do you guys think about the Anno 117 live stream they did? I think it was interesting. I mean, the way that they're going about the houses, very cool. And I'm putting these guys in blueprint mode for a reason. I want to at least position everything properly. Let's get this here, this one here. Oh, you know what? That might screw with this, but we'll see. We shall see. This here. This here. We're going to leave room. We're going to put that up there. We're going to make like a long... Nice. We're going to put a long line through the side here. Hopefully that's not going to screw it up. Let's see. Because this is not in blueprint anyway. This will be legitimate. A legitimate track. I don't think I like it. I'm being honest. Yeah, I don't like it here. I'll build it. I'll have to build it in the middle. Maybe I can do this. I can just loop it around from here. I wish there was a way for me to build like a legitimate bridge. Is that connecting all of them? Yeah, it is, but I still don't like it. I mean, that is fine because it does take the blueprints into account here, so I think I'll just have to position them differently. A little slow, like it's chugging along, but it did get out there.
Make you cry like a wee bairn.
Don't care whatsoever. Let me head back over here and repair that. Oh boy, love to see it. Okay, getting back to what I was saying. The Anno 117 stream was quite interesting to me because, well, naturally, being able to see, like, one idea I always did have. Let me try to collect my thoughts properly. If you guys didn't see it, I highly recommend that you do. What they were talking about were modular type, you know, essentially the game is really going to be heavily based on modular type stuff. And I kind of like that idea. It gives more, you know, freedom to the player to make better decisions for what you want to do at that particular time. And in this particular situation, they were talking about something that I always try to do with my settlements, which is to put service buildings in between. As an example, right? I'll just do a little bit of a tangent. I have enough stuff over here. Let's say we have you know, we have this farmer residence, or we have an old town villa. You know what? Let me just make it really easy for us. Let's say, for all intents and purposes, we have a farmer residence over here. This is, you know, bare bones. It is what it is. I kind of wish that there was legitimate gameplay associated with it, but they gave us a lot of still images again, but not a big deal. But let's say, for all intents and purposes, you have these guys, right? They have a whole bunch of needs, and then they will probably have happiness needs, all that good stuff. But here's the thing that they're changing out with it, if you haven't seen this. So, pretty much, you can have an either-or type situation. You can either provide them with fish or with porridge, as, like, from the starters, because they are essentially the farmer-type class. That's the cool thing. And depending on what you provide to them, they give you different buffs. Like, for example, if you were given fish, they would give you +1 population and +1 coin per home, right? But here's the other thing. This is what I really liked more than just that. Let's say this was a, you know, a worker home. Worker homes, and something I always enjoyed doing, was to have bakeries and services like these in the city. If you guys go way back and you watch the expert campaign, I tried to do this with Ditchwater when I was starting out, but you could put, like, the bakery right over here, right next to it, and the bakery would actually bounce off and have building buffs on the residences. So, for example, they would give them more population and more coinage because they're close to a bakery. That's something I really, really enjoyed watching from that stream. 100%. It is definitely a breath of fresh air, being able to have that level of customization options, and I believe that they will be able to implement it well. It looks good, so I'm pretty sure that the end result is going to also be very, very good. Also, before I forget, this is for RANTIAN, so I responded to your comments twice. I will be working on an island for you later on, but you have to tell me which region you want it in, and there are a couple more community-based ideas that are still in the queue to be built up, so it will be a little bit before we get to your idea, but we will indeed at one point get to for making your island, my friend. Absolutely, we will. I want to try to make... We have to link this up. There is, like, a road over here, and it did kind of become a little bit... Oh, okay, this is nice. Let's see if this is going to work. Yeah, they kind of... Oh, boy. Okay, so this is blocking it. Not good. Not good at all. Get rid of that. We cannot have a home here. That's what it just proved to me. We cannot have a home here. Perfect timing, actually. So we can potentially do something like this. We can have a long row of homes right here. We can have this road go all the way over to the tower and kind of just stop. Nice little entrance, I think. Let's go ahead and build up all these guys. We're gonna need them. But yeah, very interesting stuff from the stream. 100%. I still wish they would provide us with actual gameplay, but that's apparently coming in May, so we'll have to see. We'll need another quarter out here, so I think I'm gonna put this thing, like, right about here and build it up. And then for this one, I will make a smaller type for him, like so. But then we're going to put some of those harbor type shops and whatnot right in here. And let's get a road built around it. Make it look all nice and pretty. I think we should have a couple of ornaments over here to make it really immersive. So we do have, like, the docked freighter that can be over here. That's nice. I feel like this is a little bit empty. Let's put... Well, those are roads, so that's kind of the problem. I'm going to get rid of these. And I'm going to put, I think, some seating arrangements down. This will be a little bit nicer, in my humble opinion. I think if I bring the... How is the road looking over there? Well, it's kind of positioned at a weird angle. Let me do this. I'm just going to instead smooth it out like so. Really nice entrance here. And then maybe over here I will just have some of this in order to put a couple more of these docked freighters down. You can do one there and then spin this around so we can have one, like, right here. Nice. Love to see it. Okay, and then how are we looking with regards to this? Oh, we do have... Okay, I have not seen what this looks like. It better be freaking cool. For all the stuff that needs to go into it. Okay, see, I thought that this building was going to be a little bit larger. That, to me, is a little bit underwhelming. Well, do you really want to start off with a Senate building right here? Why? I don't know. I'm kind of not happy about that. We can't build on the water, can we? No, we can't. That's underwhelming to me. I thought it was gonna be a lot better. Oh well, I mean, I'm still gonna build it. Don't get me wrong. That there, that there, that there. Okay, perfect. And then we're going to make it all funky right over here. Have this one go over to there. And then this spot we would have to kind of bring to a close right there so we can have the water go through. Very nice. Love to see it. That's just gorgeous watching a ship go through it. And it's working. It's working. I need another pier over here. That's what I really, really need. What were you bringing?
Frigate first class.
That was a fish. So that means the next frigate coming in is going to be bringing in some more bricks, which is very, very, very needed. Where are the... Let's see. Where are the... This always screws me up. Okay, this is the pier. I could have put one over in this spot, but I do kind of like these ornaments. I would prefer the ornaments over this, but at the same time, I think it's probably for the best if I get rid of them in favor of another pier. Yeah, I think this is better. I really think this is a lot better. Yeah, let's put that there, and then we are going to fill this spot up just a little bit. Nice. Love to see it. That's gorgeous, man. Another question is, would they be able to get to it? I think they would. It's not like nothing is, you know, blocking it. It's right there. The ornament shouldn't block it. That's my thought. It shouldn't block it. Okay, where is that other ship? What are you? You are leaving. You are... You're bringing the bricks, so it's going to take you a hot minute to get over here. Okay, so I think what I would like to do is I will continue to blueprint over on this side so we can at least see this whole thing pre-planned. That's always nice to do, right? Want to see what would be the best spot to do it. I kind of want to leave this spot open because we have a lot more harbor area to work with. Excuse me. See this here. That's a nice stopping point with that. And then let's get these homes positioned over here. We'll need enough room for water to come through. So I think maybe we do something like this and this. So we'll have a road go straight to them and then over to the other side. Leave it at like that. This is a nice open area. I kind of want to leave it like that. Could be a waste, sure, but do a little spinny spin. No. That doesn't work because I like the water going through there. Abso-freaking-lutely. Do I want to build it in the middle or on the sides? No, I think I will build it like this. Is that connecting each one? That connects to that one. That looks a little bit better. Not as much water in there. I think I need to space them out a little bit more. Let's move the Endeavor a little bit out over here because I don't want it to interfere with the build. How do with another pier over here? I think that's not a bad idea. I could put one at the far end, or alternatively, I could reposition these guys and put a pier over in this spot, which would be cool. I'm not going to build that lighthouse. I feel like it's absolutely useless. Now, if it provides a buff, sure, why not? But I don't think it's going to do anything for us. Where is that pack again? Well, hold up. I should probably put the pier down, which would require me moving these homes all together. That's not a problem. Let me put this pier down, like, right here, so it would be connected to these guys. And then we'll build some more stuff, like, right behind it. Yeah. That's better. I like that. Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. So the water will go in through this side to fill out this area. Okay, great. So no homes over here. No homes over here. We'll have to continue placing some more blueprints down over on this side. Yep, there we go. That's pretty nice. I like that. I like that a lot. We can leave this spot kind of open, but I also would consider putting some more artisan type homes over on there. Mostly because we do need to increase their population a little bit more. We have to do so, actually, because in order for the actor to become viable here with all of our citizens, we do need to have 250 artisans here, which I think we're at 168, if I saw it correctly last time. But we'll see. We'll see in a moment. That'll block it. That'll block it. Don't want that. We're going to do some beautification work right in there. I think I want to extend this little row. That's not bad. I think maybe this home is in a bad spot, but I think if I put it here, it would be a little bit better. Yeah. Wait a minute. Bring this one further forward. That way the road can go straight through. Or from the outside. That's also a possibility. Can it be? Not particular. Well, yes and no. It'd be better if it goes through the middle. Okay, that's good. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. So it's connecting all of those. We need to put some towers. I think this is a great spot for one. Maybe over here. How are we looking with that one? It does look a little bit better if it's positioned with these. We'll have a tower positioned right here. No, right over here. Right over here, too. So this is going to be kind of like the border. We don't want to go too much into here because we want the water to go through. Where's that ship? Okay, you're bringing in a lot of timber, which is fantastic. I need that frigate with the bricks, which it's moving at snail speed. I really... Oh, man. The brick situation at this point is real damn bad, which the only thing with Kingsgrove that I believe, now this is, again, out of character, I thought that there was going to be a lot more resources on land, but, like, for example, on Saint-Cyr, that's the only place that we're extracting clay from in a good way, like in a healthy way. We need to find another spot to extract from, because the bricks is what I'm constantly running into problems with. And all these homes, because they are going to require bricks, we need some. I haven't built the Docklands up yet, naturally, but I think that would be able to bring us in a decent amount of bricks. Or, let me see what else is around here. Well, I conveniently went to an island that's unsettled and has 3 clay deposits. This was not planned at all. This was really not planned at all. Well, you know what? I think... How many people are needed for... Hold on. Let me go over here really quick. How many people are required for these things to function? Clay pits would need 50 workers.
The people celebrate your leadership.
Oh, I want to see how the festival is on Albahan really quick. But 50 people, as opposed to... We don't have any river slots over here, but we would in Imperium territory. That's the difference. Zandros does not have any... New Albion does not have any. Vrain has 3, but is sending him over to the other side. Right? Yeah, it's sending him to Zandros. That's the issue. This island also does have 3. How am I looking with my influence in... Wait a minute. For expansion, I would get up to 100. I have a feeling if I go and colonize that island, I will get to Unifier. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's not a bad idea. I think that's not a bad idea. How many tools do I have here? Oh, that's so cool. That is so cool. If they're marching through the streets over there too, I may have a little freak out, so... Let's see. They are, dude. Oh my god, that's so sick. That's so sick. Don't fall off. You don't have good insurance. That's awesome. Anybody over here? No, apparently it's only on that side. Well, half of this side hasn't even been built yet. That's so cool, man. I'm happy. I'm happy that there's a really awesome festival happening over here. Where are they going to be getting? Residents provide... Okay, beer, schnapps, rum, and wine. Well, we are providing them with rum. So we're going to be getting a little bit of money out of this. Love to see it. We need to continue with the blueprinting until we get some more resources in here, for Christ's sake. Okay, let's go from here. We don't want to have a really large open area over on this spot. I want to try to make it like this. Yeah, we'll have a nice section of homes positioned like so. I think we can do this. I kind of like that right there. Yeah. And then some towers are definitely needed. We need to build these for sure. We'll put one over there. I'm hoping that the roads will be able to be close enough to at least this center. Let's see. Well, it's still green. We have to build the roads. That would be a great way of seeing if it's going to work or not, right? Right, yeah. That's good for there. That's good there. And I believe there are 2 homes over here. Nice. Okay. So if that's the case, this would be really a tight squeeze in here, wouldn't it? I don't like that then. I'm going to get rid of those 4. I'm going to instead push this one back and this one here. Yeah, I think that'll work out a little bit better. Oh, okay. My bricks are here. Nice. And then we're going to fill out this whole side right now. I think the roads there should be sufficient, but like in the middle here, we should have some of those. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think this can work. I think this can work. It's close. Oh, but you know what we could do? Bridge. Nice. That's the only bridge that I can build. I can't build another, like, legitimate bridge, which sucks. What do these homes need again? Okay, they need windows and such. Are these ships bringing any of that? Yeah, they're bringing some. They're bringing some. Okay, we'll wait for them to dock before we start building some more of these. I think that looks pretty sick. Maybe we can have a tower tucked away in here. That'll be nice. How are we doing with the towers on this side? So there's one over here, there's one there, one here. We have 4 blueprinted? Yeah, we have 4 blueprinted. That's not bad. I think maybe one over here would be really nice. And then maybe that's too close. We'll put the last one, like, right here. And I think that's going to be it's gorgeous, man. It's insane. This little centerpiece here, oh my god. I'm in heaven. I'm in legitimate heaven. There are stuff over here. Hey, Patrick! Listen, I'm talking to you directly. There are columns that you can put on the water. I'm going to put them here, in between these 2. If it doesn't screw with them. Okay, work. I'm good. Hell yeah. That is just textbook perfection. One there, one there. Hell yeah. Now, when this island becomes really, really powerful with the amount of stuff coming out of it and being brought to it, we're going to see every single one of these piers be in use. Going right up to every single one of these homes, pretty much. I love this little stretch. It's going to be hell for any captain coming through, but I don't care. They're doing their job. All right, let's start building. I kind of want to get these guys set up over here. See how many of them we can actually build before we run out of stuff. I'm not going to worry about the towers. Those can come later. Looking pretty good so far. Yeah, finish these 2 out. Now we are out of stuff. That's as fast as we had, materials to build. But that is awesome. That is so awesome. Here's what I'm going to do. I think while this is you know, just sitting here and literally doing nothing, for lack of better words, collecting dust. We should go and colonize that little island. Oh, what are you bringing?
Stations.
Oh, you're bringing fish. I thought you were bringing something a little bit more worthwhile than that. Oh, you need a road, don't you? I forgot about that. I don't like that it's going to completely cover all of... hold on. Hold on. I don't like this. Is that going to... This home goes to where? Alright, oh, okay. Okay, easy, easy, easy. Let's do that there. This little spot is open. We can leave it like that. Do I have any tools in here? I have 67. Okay, let's get that island colonized, because we need some more bricks in this freaking... in this session. 100% we do. I can't talk. I'm so excited. It just hits some kind of way seeing that ship go through here. Oh my god. Apologies for the random break, guys. I needed to go and tackle something that was really important. Just popped up out of nowhere. So what I was saying is we are going to go ahead and colonize that small island right now.
Ready for orders.
Because we're going to need all the bricks we can get at this point. We need a lot of them. I think we should take 100 timber out of here and... No, not the horses. We need to take 10 of the tools, and then we're going to dart on over to this little small island to colonize it up, because we do also have a coal deposit and zinc over here. These ones are not as important because you can clearly see Albahan has a ridiculous number of mineral deposits, so we'll be tapping into those. And the cool thing here is that there are specialists that completely get rid of all the workforce required in those particular mines, so I don't even have to worry about workers being here, really. And I think the oil deposits over here require us to have engineers. Yeah, so oil power plants would have engineers, but I'm not sure if I want to necessarily build those ones. This one is what I'm really keen on, later on giving the old college kids try. But the other thing here is, where is that cool one? We do have Nate's Windmill, which I am seriously considering putting on that small little island. So I could build a decent population over here of just workers and have these things, you know, produce or have electricity tied to them, and then send all of the clay out. That way we can also really, really capitalize on it, because I'm really tired of having to wait for bricks all the damn time. I want to get to the builds. I think I actually build a couple more. 4 and 5. How are you doing? That's at 100% still. Hell yeah. Okay, nice. Wait, I didn't build a road here, apparently. That's really good. These guys would be a little sus, though. They would get their services, but it won't be as much. So until the Endeavor makes it over to that small island, I think I want to work a little bit on beautifying this whole little section here. Maybe... Do we think we can put... Can we justify this? I feel like it would be hell to even get the ship in there. Hold on. Maybe I can position it differently. No, it doesn't seem like that's happening. Maybe instead we can have the markets be over here. So while we're waiting for the ship to obviously get there, we can start building some of these. Some grocer stalls. So we put... we'll face them inward like so. Farmer's stall. Market cart over on its side. That's pretty good. Another farmer's stall over here would be nice. We'll put 2 of them right next to each other, like so. And then this one, I feel we can make it work. Let's just try it out. We'll make this work, because we can go and put this here. And then, like, maybe this over to here. So that car is not going to be on the water. They positioned it in a crazy spot. But we need to have a little road connection. There we go. Problem solved. Very nice. Okay, so we have one little market over there. We can do the same in the middle here, because all of this is indeed just paving. What else do we have? We have this farmer's stall. I kind of like that one. We have this grocer's stall. Nice. Let's put a florist in the middle. Yeah, let's put the florist right here. We do have additional services as far as, like, you know, the water stuff is concerned. And I do want to put those down for sure. Oh, this is going to be a really busy area, isn't it? Do we want another marketplace like what we did there? Look, they're like ants in here, dude. Look how many people are walking. That's wild. Because it's looking rather empty. Let's open up this spot. Put one of this here. We'll spin this around. I think... Is that even possible? If I pull it up one more, then I can put that down. Where was the other one? It's this one. This market. Okay, let's put this market here. That one right over here. And then a grocer stall on its side right there. Pretty cool. And I think one more row right in this spot will do it. Let's just stick with the basic ones. Sometimes they're the nicest. Big old market right here in the middle. Love to see it. And then we'll put two of these guys right next to each other. Very pretty. Very pretty indeed. Very loud area. I think... Wait. They would be impacting these homes. I think what we can do is we can even justify putting like a grocer stall right here, because they're still going to have a road connection to them. Yeah, that works very well. Okay, nice. Love to see it. All right, did you arrive? That's the wrong ship. Where's the Endeavor at? Oh my god. Bless you, because you're so slow. What? There are no large islands that have... Let's see. Well, we have this one, but this is for the Kingdom of Sapent to come. None over here, none over here. There's 9 over on this one. That's nutty. Oh, there's 9 over on this one as well, which we do have an idea for this island too. It'll come later on, of course. Don't see any more. Yeah, I think that's really it. This is the ideal spot for Imperium Army Group Center, if you guys wanted the heads up on it. And I think you know why. Yeah, so this is the island that we're really trying to push for with the city-states that we can try to get. Yeah, so I think this is probably going to help us out tremendously right now. We're going to need some sails. The sails are... We have 350 here. Let's get a trade ship or two built. I'm actually going to head over to New Albion to do this from now on, because this is where we have all the stuff. Let's get 2 old trade ships built up. That's kind of putting into our soldier workforce. But I know what's happening. There's not enough coins coming through. So I think we will at least block one. We'll have one of them work, and I will get to this by next episode. We should have the coin situation sorted. Did we get any more resources in here? Like, we have plenty of reinforced concrete. We don't need to bring any more of that. We just need to bring in the other construction materials, so like steel beams. And the steel beams are coming all the way from New Albion, which is sitting on a literal metric ton of steel beams. It's ridiculous. And windows, for that matter. Everything, all the major stuff is coming from here now. Except for the bricks, which is still coming from Saint-Cyr. But they do have enough. I can start bringing some more stuff over from here. I just don't have any more ships to do that with. And what are we missing here? Oh, the ammunition and whatnot. Oh, care packages as well. I think the care packages... Are we good with regards to this? Like, I can probably build one in a second, right? Pretty sure I can. We need 15, so if it delivers one, then I'll just quickly build another old trade ship right now and start sending some more stuff over to Albahan. Yeah. Let's fast forward that really quick. If I see it, it's... There we go. Boom. Done. So 2 new trade ships are coming out whilst we wait for this behemoth to get to where it needs to go. I'm going to fast forward it so we can at least colonize the island. Not sure about the name for it. Whatever it comes up with, I'll just probably keep. Oh, right. I do also need to bring over the sails and the other good stuff. So what we would need to have water here, they would need the cemetery, they would just need all the basics in order to get a decent number of workers here. That should be fine.
Ship constructed.
Cool. Where? Nice.
Awaiting new horizons.
The Dauntless. Okay, the Dauntless is going to bring some more of these, because that's important. That is coming from there already. We have 2 ships set, and now the Dauntless is going to be added to this. So they'll bring in a little bit more at a steady pace. And then once the other ship is constructed over here, then we'll have it bring the sails and steel beams over to this little island. And I don't care about the stuff that it has over here, truthfully. Like, we have a good source for vegetables. We have a good source for the hemp. The herbs, I think Zandros has that. One island I know that we're on is going to have the herbs at some point. It's probably one of the smaller guys, but we can make that work. It's not a big deal. I would like where that is positioned. All right, build it up right there. Oh my god, Wolsven. Okay. This name, it does something to me. Why? Because this was the name of one of our islands in the expert campaign that I colonized, and I never, ever did anything with. The only thing I did with it was just build up a couple of hops farms. That's it, and left it be. But now it's here, Wolsven.
Ship constructed.
Cool. All right, you. I need you to bring me a lot of sails and steel beams, because we need those. That's not a lot. That's a lot. Great. And we're going to head over to Wolsven with the quickness, and we're going to get this little island underway right now. I am not certain whether I want to stick with the Old Town vibe here or not. I think that would probably be a good idea given the region. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to pre-position where all of these places have to be. That way we can build within the parameters to a degree. And set that there. And build that there. I'm an actual planning genius. That's the chapel. That's the market. Okay, we're going to build the market right here. That's the first one. And then we're going to build some homes. And we need to get these guys up to workers as quickly as possible. Nice. That's a good distribution for now. That trade ship that's coming is very fast, so I will have it bring some resources for us later on as far as like timber is concerned and all that good stuff. Okay, all right. Be that way. See if I care. Let's get the local cemetery built up. We're also going to want to give them the chapel. That's going to help them out with that all need. We need the water, clean water pump. We need some timber here, which I'm not bringing right now. Where's that ship? Oh, it's right here. Damn, you're fast. Are you going with the wind? Oh, yeah, kind of. Okay. Well, it is what it is. And then we'll check in with Albahan in a second, because that's the main focal point of the build. But one thing I wanted to show you, seeing as how we still have this whole area still illuminated. First and foremost, going to send you over here. The cool thing with Nate's Windmill is it does not require us to do anything, like literally anything, in order for it to function. But its range is very, very short. So this is as far as it'll go, right? Just a couple tiles. If we want to extend its range, we won't be able to do a hell of a lot with it. So we're going to have to at least have 3, if not 4, over here. 1. This will be another spot. They can't overlap, probably. No. That'll be 2. This will probably be 3 over here, because I do kind of want to leave room for these guys. Let me see if I can position it properly so both of them take advantage of it. So yeah, so we'll have 4 over here, and that'll be pretty substantial. We'll get a lot of clay out of here. That is for damn sure. This place is going to be a literal beast when it comes to clay extraction. They're also going to need farmer school, fish, all the usual stuff. Let me see if I can get the fishery built up, because that only requires us to have 2 timber
brings you here, master?
Fish. I need some fish. Please provide me with some fish. I love fish. You guys like fish? I like fish. Not gonna lie, I did get a little teary-eyed when I saw the name. Really, I did. Because the expert campaign, it really meant so much to me. That's the whole series that put my channel on the map, as it were. Obviously, definitely not as large as the other Anno creators, but you know what? You start somewhere. You have to start somewhere, and we will make it to that point. We will run with the big boys in due time. But I know not every single one of you watched it. That name really means a lot to me. And I always felt bad because I never really pay attention to that island. And I said I was going to and never got around to it. Really, really sucks. All right, how we doing here? We got a decent amount of construction resources back into this area. So let's see how many more homes we can build up. Ideally, I would like to finish out this side as well, so we can see the whole front end of Albahan be completely done. But I'm not sure with regards to the resources. What are you bringing? That's the fish. So the bricks are going to be next. The thing that we're really lacking is the windows at this point. Did that ship arrive? It's coming, I think. Now it's a little bit slower because of the the wind, but that's okay. I am still planning that whole campaign, or at least challenge later on, to run a long-term campaign with only using sailing ships. And I know for a fact I'm going to be raging so damn much. It's unbelievable. I already know. 100% I already know. Oh, how the hell are we going to get... Well, no, I think it's possible. So we don't need a lot of farmers here. We really need a lot of workers. That'll be 150, correct? 150 plus a coal deposit and a zinc. Those ones I can leave out for now. Oh hell, they're not happy. Pub. There we go, pub. No, not two. Not two. Well, I mean, I guess we would all like to, but one. Don't get greedy. Happy? There we go. Whew. Problem solved. Jesus. You know what? I guess I can probably give them some schnapps here too. Don't quote me on that. I may or may not do it. Okay, this ship arrived. No, it's right here. Jesus, that baited me. Okay, bring me a whole bunch of timber. I think that'll be sufficient for now. Over to Wolsven. There's some ships coming into Albahan right now. What are you bringing? Okay, that's pretty decent. That's the Dauntless. That's a recent route. That's a brand new one. I'm not sure how many more we're gonna get, but we'll see. We'll see. We have some time left anyway. And over here, I'm going to get rid of the steel beams, the windows, and the bricks. I'll keep the timber, but what I do want to put here is going to be the clay. I think I'll put the coal, and I will also put the zinc, because that's what we have here. Yeah, for the hell of it, I guess, you know what, I'll give them some schnapps. Screw it. I'll let them do it. That's fine. I can make that one call. Hopefully that ship is coming in here fast. That's not it. It's probably this one. Sweet Harmony. Yeah. Sweet Harmony is going to come down over here. Let's build another trade ship over here, because I do want to set another route that's going to bring in more of the windows and steel beams over to Albahan. I think that's also another set that is really lacking. So let's go ahead and fast forward this and get it over to Wolsven as fast as possible. Damn, it's zooming. And it also helps with down here. So we're getting resources in 2 different spots. Very cool. And this ship is going to be doing fetch and carry 100%. Because I'm going to keep the brick factories going on Sunseer as much as I possibly can. I want it known, these are the only 2 brick factories that have been working this whole time. Okay? This whole freaking time. That's why it's been taking forever. And we can definitely expand upon this for sure. We have to. Where am I? I'm lost. There I am. I'm not lost anymore. All right, let's put these in here. We're going to... We don't have enough to upgrade that because I didn't bring over any bricks, and that's preferable. Get the water going. That's going to be the next thing. Then they're going to want some horses and some work clothes. Pretty simple stuff, really. I don't think we're going to need a lot of them, but I could be wrong. I think I will... I'm gonna put this here. Yeah, I think I should. We do have grain over here too, so I guess I can make... maybe. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put this in the middle. That's a good spot for it. Start off with that, and then because of the electricity, which would be over here, if I were to put 2 sheep farms down, that would actually equate to 1 framework knitter. I think that's pretty damn powerful for here. But I don't know, like, I think it's not a bad idea if I do that. This has to be here. Sheep, sheep, sheep. This one right here, probably. Okay, get that built up too, along with this. We're gonna need a fire station for sure. Can't position it right here, but I think I can justify putting it right here, and then probably another one right over here. So we'll have a decent coverage. That's that one. We're gonna need the farmer's
Awaiting new
school.
horizons.
Trying to build this up as fast as possible. Farmer's school, we'll put this bad boy right over here. I think that is a good spot for it. Connect it up, so now they all have decent coverage. And I think we can later on bring bricks, so that range will be extended, so that'll be pretty cool. Work clothes is going to be worked on. Last thing we need are the horses. So horses right over here, big stables. We'll have this one be right here, and we don't need to massively work on it. Let's have 2. Or, you know what? I think I want to put it like this. I like this idea a little bit better. Put them, like, right there. Yep. And build it up. So everyone can see the horses. And if we want the pen, we can just put it back here, because it's the same size. Not a big deal for training.
A new commission?
Pretty good. Okay, that is relatively stable. Now all we have to do is wait for these guys to actually get what they need in order to upgrade. The water is fine, the fish is fine, the wool is fine, the work clothes fine, the horses are stellar. I'm gonna be a nice guy. Quote it. I'm gonna be a nice guy and give them schnapps. Don't make me regret this. That's 42. Okay. Build that up, and then we're gonna have to put the schnapps distillery probably like right here. Not a bad spot for it, actually, because there's a fire station literally right here. And it's not being connected to that, so not a big deal either. Is that enough for them? That should be. See, like, even that, it's half. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. How we're doing over here? A little bit more stuff. Let's see how many more we can build up. I don't think we can get every single one of them, but we will do our best. We have 5 more, I think. 1, 2, 3. No, we have 6 more. 6 more in a tower. And then we'll have the whole front section pretty much done, except for this. I think there's some additional ships coming down.
Awaiting new horizons.
That's timber. That's bringing the fish. And I think there's some more heading over here.
A new commission?
Ah, that's bringing in some cool stuff. And there should be one following somewhere.
Ready
No, they're
for a
coming back.
challenge.
Okay, so we're getting one more shipment. I think we can stretch it out until then. Not a big deal. How are we doing here? Oh, they can upgrade right now? Wonderful. Love to see it. Awesome. Cool. And I'm going to start... You know what? Let's build this thing up first. That's going to actually take up workforce, but it'll help us out here because now this thing has electricity and we're going to be producing clay every 15 seconds. That's insane. Absolutely insane. That's one. This is the second one, and we'll build that up. So 2 clay deposits, that's crazy. How much are they actually taking on Sunseer for this? Because that's also something that I've been curious about. 19 in order to produce the bricks. But it's not just the bricks, it's also other things. So we're getting 8 bricks a minute. That's not enough. That's really not enough, because right now on Wolsven, We are producing an additional 8 right now. That's really, really good. We just need to get over to this one and build this up, which we don't have enough steel beams for. I'll bring that with the next shipment.
Awaiting new horizons.
Not a big deal. How are we doing with you
No
guys?
less than we deserve.
I mean, they're content. Okay. Well, I mean, you do still need the schnapps delivery. How are we doing with that? Watch, it's almost at, like, max. Oh, no, that's good. That's good. The work clothes also really damn good. Everything is fine. Everything is totally fine. We need to upgrade these guys, though. That might be a little bit too much. Yeah, I think that might be a little bit too much. You know what? Hold on. Downgrade you guys. Upgrade you guys. I like that a little bit more. That's another 50. And I will go ahead and build down this clay deposit. And put the... I'll put it over here. That's not a bad spot. Yep. So we should be getting 10 clay out of here right now. Yep, perfect. Wonderful. 10 clay out of here is insane. Okay, and then getting that one built up is going to bring it up to 12. And then constant streams of clay coming out of here is going to be incredible. Now, Vrain, on the other hand, Vrain can probably take advantage of this at some point. I do need to come back here and do a little bit of TLC, which I'll probably do until next episode, because the clay sinks are producing every minute. I would rather get some workers up in here and, like, help them out with this. Or potentially just, you know, putting Nate's windmill down, because I do have 50 workers over here, so 2 of them can be powered with electricity. Yeah, so, like, maybe this one back here and this one right here can get electricity, and it would be fine. That'll help them out considerably, sending that stuff out.
Aye.
How are we doing with the timber over here? Okay, that's good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start this route from Wolsven. We're going to take as much clay as we possibly can over to Saint-Cyr for processing. And we're just going to keep it out here so I can see exactly how much we have. And I'm going to head over to Albahan really quick. There's some more resources in here. Hopefully I can finish this all out. Nope, only got 2. Unless there's a brick shipment coming in. Boom. Get in here. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Nice. Awesome. Love to see it. All right. Can we build this? No, we cannot, because I don't have the other stuff. But we did a lot of work today. We got the front end of Albahan pretty much done. Just a couple of other things remaining in blueprint mode, which is okay. We're not really worried about the towers. They don't offer much to us. We're using it mostly for aesthetic purposes, so that's really the most important thing about this. The front end is done. We have, how many? 1, 2, 3 piers right in the front there too, along with the main harbor area. That are going to be getting a whole bunch of really awesome ships with pretty decent goods coming into the settlement when we start building it on land and getting the Docklands going. This whole section in the front looks gorgeous. I love those 2 towers leading into the main harbor area, and the fact that the ships can go in and out without being obstructed is just the icing on the cake. That guy is not going to ruin it for me. Until next time, my friends, thank you so much. Please consider like, commenting, subscribing, hitting that bell button, sharing it with your friends, and I'll catch you in the next episode, my Rantians.